Black people been doing, keeping your distance, give me 50 feet. So I don't think I enjoyed. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So I've spoken about my miscarriage. I spoke about my birth. Let's talk about the pandemic and me giving birth during the pandemic. So one of my coworkers, we just gonna talk about how the coworker was being so dramatic. And she was like, Katorian, that's my real name, y'all. Goodman. Katorian, I just want to let you know that this thing is going to be really big. This is when it was grand in China, when they was locking down in China. And we work with 2 Asian girls or women. And one is from Vietnamese and one is from, one is Vietnam and one is from China. And usually that was around the Chinese New Year, and they go out and they go, they be all in the, it's serious in China, in Asia community. But the older Chinese lady was saying that she wasn't gonna go home because everything was shut down, and they shut down the Chinese New Year and it was over with. And the girl from Vietnam family just came in from being at home, and they had to quarantine, and we was just like, okay, hopefully this thing don't come to America. So while I'm pregnant, I'm not even really, I'm concerned, but not really. But the coworker was saying that I think that you should stock up on everything that you need, especially with you being pregnant, with you having things for the baby. Things might slow down for customs, and you might just want to stock up on everything that you need. And I'm thinking like, bruh, like you was being too dramatic. And she was just so serious, and she said it like every week for at least 4 weeks. And lo and behold, when I got pregnant, when I was about to give birth, I gave birth on Saturday. On Monday, they told us that my mama was not gonna have to, she can't be at the hospital because they were shutting it down. And I was like, whoa, this thing is real. So after giving birth, my mom was at our house, and we started stocking up on foods, started preparing meals, doing everything for the baby, and just really loving on him and staying out. So when I ended up going home, I went home on Tuesday. That night we couldn't sleep because we didn't know how to separate ourselves. I didn't know how to co-sleep with the baby. So I tried to put him in the bassinet. It was not working. Our mental health was screwed, and we had to go and I was just remembering the lactation consultant saying that she's available on Wednesdays. Mind y'all, this thing was shut down. And I was like, yo, let me call me and make me an appointment. Call to make me an appointment. We ended up going there. I didn't get out. Well, she just told us to co-sleep. And a lot of people nowadays say that it's not necessary. Well, they don't recommend it because they feel like you're gonna roll over your baby. And she was like, when in history have you ever really heard of that? What do you think they used to do in the olden days? And I'm like, what did they used to do? You right. We finna just go and sleep with the baby. Now we can't get him out the bed. I'm trying to get him out. That's another story. Anyway, so we co-sleep. This is about the pandemic, so let me continue to talk about the pandemic. And I'm just like, having been out, been cooking, been trying to get back acclimated with my body since I did have a C-section. So we walking around the neighborhood and that felt awkward and weird. People was just like really cautious. And we ended up, one day I had to go to Target and I was just tired of being in the house. And I went to Target to do a pickup. And I saw all the people in there with masks. And it was so uncomfortable. And it was just like, I was just like, yo, I don't even want to be here. So I just ended up leaving. And I didn't get out for another 2 weeks. So I had him in March. I didn't really get out until mid-May, like in public. And then once I just went to the grocery store. No, I ended up going to the gas station and Mel was like, just pick us up something to drink. Y'all, I felt like a kid that has never been out. I was looking at everything. I started picking up everything, purchasing stuff that wasn't even necessary in the gas station. It was deep, honey. So then fast forward, I had to go back to work at the end of May. I was not ready to leave my baby. Mind y'all, during this pandemic, we ended up purchasing this house. That's why it looks pretty empty right now. We're working on fixing it up. But we ended up purchasing a house. God has been so gracious and amazing to us. I know I've been all over the place with this pandemic talk, but he's been amazing to us. We had the baby. We purchased the home. My sister had her baby. My sister ended up getting married. It was just amazing. And 2020 has been the bomb. Now, I don't know how this election is going to turn out tonight. By the time y'all get this, we going to know who our president is. But that's probably the scariest thing of 2020, how they've been acting. Now, I say wear your mask, strap up, put your gloves. I don't even really recommend gloves like that. I recommend washing your hands. What Black people been doing, keeping your distance. Give me 50 feet, because we keep distance. We stay washing our hands. We stay wiping stuff down. Stay clean. So, well, majority of us. We just want to make sure that we do what we need to do. I don't know where this is going, but I think I'm going to wrap this video up right here. Say I love you guys. If I have anything else to add, I'm going to add it. And continue to stay tuned. Listen to my stories. I know this wasn't even that crazy, but I might come back with something else that's crazy during this pandemic, honey. But yeah. That. By the way, I just installed this hair and I ended up getting a tutorial off YouTube from, I'll put her name somewhere around here, but it was a quick little something. I don't really wear weave like that, and this is crochet. So I'm gonna do a video for y'all with this hair. I'll show y'all what hair I got. I ended up getting it from a Black-owned beauty supply, because that's why I don't wear weave like that, because I don't want to purchase from others. Sorry to say, but I gotta support my own. Anyway, but yeah, I kind of like it. My husband talking about it's like a whole different woman. Calm down, boy. But yeah, and I got on my Tennessee State University shirt. I know it's a little snug, but again, judge your mom. I love y'all. I'ma holler with you later. Bye.
So I don't think I enjoyed